Hey everybody, today we are preparing for 200 meter repeats, 10 of them, 10 by 200. And I'm out here on my favorite spot on the road where I can do 200 meters and also mix in some 200 meter hills. I don't know if I can do the hill part. A lot of construction going on in this area, unfortunately, but we just hit the 1 mile warm-up mark. I'll do a little bit extra now, and we'll see if we can do some 200s, maybe a mix of flat and hill today. All right, we've got 2 miles done. We did a 2 mile warm-up, and the weather's really nice today. It's like 51 degrees, I think, which is crazy because it was 0 degrees Fahrenheit 4 days ago, so jumped up 50 degrees in like 4 or 5 days, which is nuts. But either way, we're gonna do our 10 by 200 meters. Looks like the road is clear enough, so let's get right to it and do these 200 meter repeats on the hills. It's gonna be tough. We got it. Let's go. All right, that's 10. Woo-wee. While I catch my breath, I'm realizing I must have done more than 200 meters. I'm not on a track, so I thought I had the spot kind of measured out, but I think this is somewhere where I used to do 400 meter repeats on this hill. So I don't think I did a 400, but I did more than a 200 because I've done like 3 miles of hill repeats and 200 meters up, 200 meters back. 4 of them should be a mile. I should have covered like 2.5 miles in the up and down, up and down, up and down, but I'm already over 3 miles of the workout. So we'll see when we go back inside. Let's look at it overall, but I think I went a little long.
All right, now that we're back inside, let's take a look at some of the details in the data. First thing, I did in fact go pretty long on the 200 meter repeats. You'll see in just a second, I'll put the times up for each of the 10 200 meter hill climbs. And I just broke it down, you know, from 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 miles, which is how I see it on my watch. I just converted it to meters. So you'll see like a set of different meters as far as the distance. And that's how far I actually ran on the 200 meter hill climb. So I had mismeasured. I don't remember, you know, from where to where I was running prior, but it must have been for a 400 meter repeat. So I was just trying to find where I should be starting and stopping while I was out there doing the workout. As far as the hill itself, it's about a 45-foot climb from where I started to where I finished. So, you know, you can see very clearly on your screen, 10 different hill repeats. You can see a little bit of the height, but yeah, it's about 45 feet of climbing, which is also what I found on Google Maps. Now, like I said, I'll throw the time breakdowns up on your screen now. And what you can see is the first 6 were pretty consistent, or at least I was able to keep up with what I was doing. Now, 200 meter hill repeats or even 400 meter hill repeats, any hill repeats are pretty hard to get consistent or to find the right pacing, right? There's no perfect formula to figure out how fast you should go during a hill repeat, because you can break it down into 200 or 400 meter interval times on a track, but as soon as you add in the hill, you're talking about additional effort. And for me, I like to try and do the 200 meter hill climb at the same effort that I would do it on the track. So that's going to mean I'm slowing down. It's going to give me enough time to recover in the, run down the hill. And, you just can't really tell exactly how steep a hill is. You can't tell exactly how much climbing you're going to be doing while you're out there. So you really got to do it by feel to find the right effort level while you're doing those hill repeats. And so you can see, I started a little bit conservative. I got a little bit quicker, got through the first 6 of these repeats, and then I hit a little bit of a wall. I got a little bit tired, probably in rep 7, 8, and 9, tried to pick it back up just to catch up to where I was. And by the 10th one, I was able to, even surpass and actually get my fastest rep, but I was definitely feeling tired around, reps 7, 8, 9, 10. I just wanted to stop. I didn't want to keep doing hill repeats anymore, but I got it done. And, you can see it's reflected in the times where I kind of started to feel a little bit of fatigue from going up and down that hill. I'll throw my heart rate now over that elevation map I showed you earlier, and you can see that what I'm able to do in this workout is, of course, work out my legs, work out everything on hills. It helps with certain things with form, turnover, yeah. But also what's nice is I get to do some of those anaerobic workouts where you can see my heart rate going up almost into the 180s, even maybe topping out in the 180s at some parts. But then as I come back down the hill and just jog, I did a little bit of walking once I get to the top of the hill, turn around, jog back down. I'll put like the average rest time on your screen that it takes me to do the recovery back down to the bottom. And from there, I just turn around and go again. But you can see by the time I get to the bottom of the hill, my heart rate really settles almost down at the 140 mark. I could very consistently see when I was about to turn around about 140 to 145 beats per minute, which is great because I'm able to really top out my heart rate, get that effort in, and then bring it back down so that way I can continue to do those reps without my heart rate hanging too high for too long. I like to mix in these interval workouts where I'm really getting spikes in heart rates, and then also doing some of those longer marathon pace or threshold runs where I'm able to just keep my heart rate at a little bit of an elevated rate, but then hold it for a sustained period of time. So that's how I like to mix everything up in all my training plans and work as we go into this New York City half marathon and beyond. So that's the whole workout for today. Hill repeats are tough. They're hard to pace. I'm definitely glad they're over and we can get back to some easy running the rest of the week, go into our longer run this weekend. Overall, just thank you all for watching. Hope you got something out of the video today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.